Okay, team, here we are again with Excel, or pardon me, not Excel, PowerPoint Chapter 2, Mid-Level 1. So here's kind of all about good design principles for presentations, and we're going to fix this up with some animations and introduce some new concepts related to that. So I've already done step 1, which is open the presentation. Step 2, click the subtitle box on slide 1. Okay, so that would be the one with student name in it. Replace student name with Anna Barker. All right, so let's do that. So the next thing it says, access the internet, go to YouTube, search for the design principle stuff, view the video, take notes. You can do that on your own time. I won't do that here. So that's it for step 2. Step 3, we're going to click on slide 2. That's here. And type in treat your audience well as the title. All right, so I'm going to click in the title placeholder, treat your audience well. Okay, that's it for step 3. Step 4, we want to select all the bulleted text on slide 2 and apply the fade entrance effect. All right, so I'm going to just click on the outside box because that makes sure I have all of it selected. And if we're looking for effects, we want animations. Animations are things going on within your slide. Transitions are effects that happen as you go from slide to slide. So we're in the animations, and you'll see as you scroll through this, there's different colors. If you open up the full menu, you'll see it's categorized by entrance effects, emphasis, and then exit. So we want the fade entrance effect. So in entrance, we want fade. So I'm going to click on that. You can see what it looks like. It does a quick preview after you select it. So we want to set this animation to start after previous with a duration of 3 seconds and delay of 3 seconds. So if you're still in your animations tab and you still have your area selected here where you've applied your animation, you can see here these numbers pop up. These don't show in your presentation, but it just notes like what sequence do the animations happen. So if we want to change our attributes, you go over here into the timing area, and we want to have start after previous, so it starts after the animation that is happening before is done. We then want it to have a duration of 3 seconds, so you can either type in 3 or you can use the up and down arrows. We want a delay of 3, so I'll just use the up arrow to get to that way. So after previous, 3 and 3. So that's what we want for step 4. So the next thing we want to do is we want to make another modification in step 5. So we want to click the Show Additional Effect Options dialog box launcher. So where you find that is the animation group. Click on the bottom corner here to get the dialog box to pop up. So we've got that here, so we have some extra options here. So we want to set the after animation to orange on this effect tab. So effect tab, after animation, we want orange. And click on the orange one and hit OK. And we'll see it's doing the preview right now because I've modified it. So it fades in slowly over that 3 seconds. And then when it's done, it turns orange, and then it goes on to each subsequent item. So that's it for step 5. We're then going to move on to slide 3, and we're going to type use movement to express your ideas as the title. All right, use movement to express your ideas. All right, that's it. All we need to do for step 6. Step 7, we need to insert the video Duarte, I think is how you pronounce it, into it. So we're going to go to the insert menu, just like we did for pictures and previous exercises, or actually we can even do it here. So you can do video here, video on my PC or online, or you can do it by clicking the placeholder and choosing video. Well, let's do it this way because we're going to get it from your computer because it's part of your files you downloaded. If you navigate to the folder where you've stored your files, you'll find the Duarte video. I'm going to hit insert, and there we go. We've got a video in our slide. Now we want to apply an oval video shape. So make sure you have your video selected with the white dots around the corner. And you've got video styles, and in that area you'll find video shape. If you hit that down arrow, under basic shapes you'll find oval, and that is the one we want. So I'll click on that, and now it's essentially cropped the video, so only area within the oval will show. So that's it for step 7. Step 8, we want to apply an orange accent to the video border. So under video shape, you'll see video border. Use the drop down because we want orange accent to, which I believe is the top here. So I'll click that, and you can see a very thin orange border now around the outside. The next thing we want to do is change up the fade in duration to 1 second. So if you're clicked on your video, we've been in the Format tab, but we want to go to the Playback tab now. And here you'll see fade duration and fade in, and we are told we want that to be 1 second. I'll do that, 1 second. The last part of that step is select and delete any additional text boxes that may display when the video is inserted. When I did it, there's nothing except for the video and the controls. If I click off the video, you can see that there's no text anywhere. So I'm good with step 8. Step 9, we're going to go to slide 4 now. And we're going to type show meaningful visuals as the title. All right, show meaningful visuals. And then delete the subtitle placeholder. I'm assuming they're referring to this box down here. So I'm going to click on the outside of it and hit my delete key. And it goes away. So that's it for step 9. Step 10, we need to click slide 5 and type design for impact as the title. All right, design for impact. And then type don't decorate in the content placeholder. All right, so I'm going to click in the content placeholder, don't decorate, and then we're told to change the font size to 44. So I'll just highlight that and change it to 44. All right, nothing too tough about step 10. On to step 11. Select the title don't decorate. All right. And I'm going to click on the outside box so it applies to everything. And when we want to apply the fade entrance effect, same one as before. So animations, hit the down arrow here and choose fade under the entrance. We want it to start after previous. So again, on the animations tab, start after previous. And then we're setting it up like before where we have 3 seconds in duration and 3 seconds in delay. There we go. That's it for step 11. Step 12, I'm going to slide 6. So our last slide, we need to type talk to the audience as the title. Talk to the audience. Okay. That's it for step 12. Step 13, we are going to insert a rectangle shape. So that's a new thing. We're going to go to the Insert tab to do that. And you'll see shapes here in the illustrations box. Click on that, and then you get all the shapes you may want. So rectangles are here. I'm just going to click the normal rectangle, and you just click and drag, and you'll get a rectangle. So we want to type relationships matter into that rectangle. Just make sure you have it selected. You don't have to see a cursor there. If you have it selected and you start typing, words will go right into the middle of the shape that you've inserted. So there we go. Then we can change the size of the shape to 0.7 in height. And we want to do the width to 5.75. Okay. Next, we need to set the position. So I'm going to go to the size and position dialog box here and choose the position to be horizontally at 6.25. And it says from the top left corner, which is already selected, so that's good. And then the vertical is 2.5. Also from the top left corner. So it's kind of in a weird spot, but that's what they tell us to do. So that's it for step 13. Step 14, we're going to apply the heart motion path to the inserted shape. So I have my shape selected. I'm going to get rid of this dialog box. And if you want to make stuff move, you got to go to animations. And if you hit our down arrow here, you'll see there's entrance, emphasis, exit, but then down farther, you'll find more motion paths. So we want a motion path because we want the heart motion path. So I'll click on that. And then we get a bunch of options here. So we want the one that is called heart, which I see here in the second column. And you can see as I click it, it kind of does its move, and I'll hit OK. Then we need to set the animation to start after previous. So this is just like we did with fade. So after previous, we want to have the duration of 3 seconds. And then we want to have a delay of 2. All right. If you want to see how your animation goes, you can always hit the preview button over here. So it's doing its delay now. And then a 3-second duration move around. If you don't have the heart thing or you want to play with it, you can use the draw freeform motion path, so you can draw however you want this to move across your page, whatever you like. Step 15, we're going to go to slide number 1, and we're going to do a transition here. So we're going to apply the push transition. So I need to go to the transitions tab. Remember, transitions are from slide to slide. We want to choose push, so I can use the down arrow, and there's different categories, but push is right near the top. So I'll click on push. It gives you a preview of what it looks like. So we want to set the effect option to be from right. So effect options are on the right-hand side of the box where you choose it. Click on that. You can choose from right. You'll see it comes from the right now. And then we want to apply it to all. So if you see in this timing area, you can do apply to all. So it says apply the current slide's transition effects and timing to the entire presentation. That is what we want to do. So I'll click on that. So that prevents you from having to do this over and over and over for each slide. So that's it for step 15. Feel free to start a slideshow and see how this looks with all your animations and transitions. But as far as we're concerned, we are done.